straighten your legs, turn the feet in a little bit, parallel position. Halfway lift, inhale, suck your belly in. Exhale, folding down, keep the belly pulling in and up. Let's go again, halfway lift, inhale, belly flies in and up. Exhale, fold, keep the belly pulling in and up. One more time, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Take one more breath where you are. Good. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands on hips, exhale completely, and then you stand up with your inhale. Feet together, hands in prayer. Exhale. Chair pose, twisting to the left, connect the elbow outside the knee for that lovely spinal rotation. Drag the shoulders down your back. Keep your neck in line with your spine. One more breath here. And switch sides. Center, inhale. To the right, get that elbow outside the knee. Rotate your spine. Turn the gaze to the side, keep your neck in line. Good, excellent, yes. Back to center, inhale. And as we go forward, swing the arms behind, interlace your hands, stretch your shoulders. Allow the weight of the head to hang down. One more breath here. Release your hands down, halfway lift, step or jump back through your vinyasa. You can always do knees, chest and chin. It doesn't have to be chaturanga every time. Follow through. Pressing back. Downward dog. Feet together now, left leg up, give it a good stretch up. Bring knee to nose as you fly forward and step the foot through. A little bit to the left. We're coming into warrior one. Back foot goes flat. We come up. We power the arms up and we want to hold here. Strong through the legs. I take these little pulsations, which is quite nice, to kind of ease into the joints. And maybe gaze up. Interlace the hands behind you, preparing a humble warrior. Inhale a breath. Exhale, tuck the left shoulder inside the left knee. That's important that we can make that connection there. And then deepen in. Keep taking the arms over. Breathing, be steady here. One more breath. And we come up, release the arms up, step the back foot in a touch. We want square hips now, so wrap that right hip forward. Spread your wings, shoulders in for hands in prayer. If that's too much, hold your elbows. Arch your spine now as you inhale. And go forward slowly, sucking the belly in and up. As you pour your spine forward over that front leg, and now you stay and breathe. Halfway lift, hold it here. Can you press the hands together so you really feel the prayer behind your back? Release the hands down to the mat, exhale the breath. Prepare to twist. Come to your fingertips. Right hand on the ankle, left hand up. Rotate, really challenging basic standing pose. Keep going. And release down, step back to plank, through vinyasa. Can be knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga. Follow through. Big exhale as you press back. Downward dog, feet together, right leg up, give it a good stretch up. Knee to the nose as you fly forward. Step the foot a little to the right, just a touch. Back foot flat for your warrior one. Rise up into the strength of your legs. I like to pulse in a little bit like this. Keep your back foot flat. And as you arch back a little bit, the left bum squeezes. You feel the glutes activate. Interlace the hands behind you for humble warrior. Inhale a breath. Exhale, tuck the shoulder inside the knee. Keep stretching the arms up and over. Now you stay and you breathe. One more breath here. And we come up with the inhale, free the arms up as you step the back foot in a little bit. Square the hips, left hip wrapping forward. Spread your wings, shoulders roll in, hands in prayer, and then try and arch your spine here. So roll the shoulders back and the hands pressing together. Inhale. Go forward slowly. Exhale. Keep your face relaxed as you feel the stretch in the legs. Halfway lift. Feel the hands press together, elbows up. Drop your hands to the mat. Exhale. Halfway lift, prepare your twist. Hand on the ankle, right hand up, really challenging basic standing pose. You can look up to the top hand. And release through your vinyasa. So plank pose, inhale, exhale, lower. Follow through. Pressing back, downward dog, exhale. Puppy stretch, knees down, hands forward. This is a lovely stretch in the armpits, in your upper back. If you're quite bendy in the upper back, then you can lift your head. Slide forward a bit and drop the chest down. Come onto your belly as you sweep your arms behind you, interlace the hands and lift up here. Progression is to bend your knees and catch your feet. Lift up. Release the pose, sit back in child's pose. Breathe into your lower back. Have your toes tucked under, it's such a nice stretch in the feet. Downward dog, left leg up, give it a good stretch. Bring knee to the nose as you fly forward. Step the foot through. warrior two. So we come up into our warrior two hip openers. So it's nice to put the hands on the hips and kind of pulse in a little bit. You can take the arms up by the ears and out and gaze forward. Hold the pose. Straighten your leg for triangle. Hands on hips is quite nice because you can see the hip has to drop, completely change its angle as the body goes to the left. And then place the hand down, turn to gaze up. Come back up, warrior two, bend your knee, side angle, left forearm on the thigh, right arm over the right ear. It's nice to look to that top hand. Hold for 10 counts. Release your hands down to the mat, frame the front foot and just stay here. We're going on to the right hand and right foot, side plank. Find your side plank, hold for 10. Shoulder down, use your back muscles. Very good, switch sides, go on to the left hand, left foot, side plank, count to 10 slowly. Center, vinyasa, can always be knees, chest and chin. Follow through. Pressing back, downward dog, exhale, feet together, right leg up, give it a good stretch. Knee to the nose as you fly forward, step it through, warrior two. Is a hip opener, so it's good to put the hands on the hips. Feel they are level. You can pulse in a little bit like this. Then we want the spine straight. Let's take the arms up by the ears. Spread your wings out evenly and gaze forward. Triangle pose, straighten the leg. Hands on hips. The hip drops now as the body tips to the right. Keep tucking the hip under and then place the hands. You can look up if that feels good. It's good to rotate through the neck. Come back up, warrior two. Side angle pose, right forearm on the right thigh, left arm over. Again, gaze up to that top hand. Circle your hands down. We're going on to the left hand, side plank on the left hand, left foot. And we'll try tree pose variation, sliding the right toes up inside the knee or inside the thigh somewhere. If that feels okay, grab the knee, arrow pose. Hold for 10. Switch sides, center. Go onto your right hand, right foot. Taking a variation of tree pose, sliding the foot up inside the leg, if that feels okay. Lift the knee a little higher until you grab it in the hand. Arrow pose. Hold for 10. Center through the vinyasa, breath by breath. into your downward dog. Exhale. Walk up to your hands, hang down over your legs. Take a big inhale and exhale. Sit your bum down and take your feet hip distance apart. You can have them on the front edge of the mat so you know, oh, they're symmetrical. If you have a lovely yoga brick, then hold it between the thighs. We're going to do some roll downs for core body strengthening. So we tuck the chin in, we squeeze the brick if we're working with it, and roll down one vertebrae at a time. We take the arms up overhead, inhale, and we come up. Exhale, lift. Good, again, rolling down, chin to chest, nice and slow. Inhale the arms, exhale, up. Again, rolling down. Inhale the arms, exhale, up. If that's easy, then the progression is to bring the lower back flat, but not rest the head down. Keep the head up. Take the arms here, inhale, and up, considerably harder. So again, rolling down. Don't rest all the way. Take the arms by the ears, inhale, and up. So now we do 10 more repetitions. You can do the hard variation or the option 1 or option 2. You can alternate them. Say, okay, I'm just going to be switching up between those, that's fine. And also, as there are, you know, mostly women, more women than men for now, doing the yoga, it's really important that we honor that time of the month. You know, it's not good to train hard on that time of the month, on day 1 and day 2. The body should be resting at that time. It's really important that we honor that. And core body just feels horrible. Core body training at that time, we just forget about it. Do something else, just do a nice stretch. So that was a footnote, that was a parenthesis. But otherwise, we go 3 more. Almost there. Last 2. One more. Ah, well done. Okay, lie down. And we're going to put the brick underneath the hips. If you do not have a brick, then you can just support the hips on the hands like this. Whichever option you like. It's good to have preferences, to say, oh, I think I want to do it this way. That's fine. Then you can lift your hips up, remove the brick if you had it, interlace your hands underneath you and wiggle the shoulders under. Try and get those shoulders underneath, so very little of your neck is actually on the floor. It's the head, the shoulders, and the feet. Okay, roll back down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Take a big breath. We'll go 1 more time. Option to go full wheel. Oh my gosh, such a big stretch in the shoulders. So we have to place the hands, we lift the hips, and then up. Lifting the feet is very helpful. So to lift the heels up, squeeze your bum, big stretch. Can you breathe here? And exit the pose. Big breath. Hugging knees in. Massaging lower back. Come up to sitting. Extend the legs forward. Grab your bum with your hands. Shift the buttocks backwards. Maybe bend your knees so that your spine can be long, like this. Almost close to back arch, you don't want to be sitting back like this. So bending the knees, dragging forward of the sit bones, long spine. If you can keep that and straighten the legs, fine. Inhale, reach up. Go forward slowly. Wiggle the butt bones back as you pour the body forward over your legs. Working with the brick is quite nice here if you want, otherwise just grab your feet. Head down, 30 seconds. Breathe into your back. One more breath. Coming up, draw the left foot in as close to you as possible. Again, sit up tall, raise your arms up. Inhale, and go forward slowly, wiggling the butt bones back as you pour the body down. Try and get the belly to touch the thigh. Working with the brick is quite nice. You take the length of the foot on the brick. Exhale, head down, 30 seconds. One more big breath. Coming up, switch legs. Left leg straight, right foot draws in as close to you as possible. Sit up tall, raise your arms. Inhale, go slowly forward. Try and get your belly to touch the thigh. Use the brick if that's helpful to align your foot. 30 seconds. One more breath. And up. Okay, last pose and then some rest. Take the legs out to the side, wherever you have space on your mat. I'm going to go long ways towards you. And then draw your left foot in here. The foot's on a diagonal and very close to you. Grab it with the opposite hand. Take this one up and go over, side stretch. But then look, the hip lifts. That hip lifts up completely as the body weight drops over to the straight leg. Good, that's it. Yes. Come back up, switch sides. So this leg goes straight, this one bends in, and look, the knee is out here. It's quite an open position through the hip. Even the foot could lift. Grab it, up and over. But then that hip lifts up as the body goes over to the side. The hip can lift, that's fine. Coming back to center, hug the legs in, make your way onto your back for some Shavasana, some rest. If there's any last minute thing, like a twist or whatever you need to kind of finish your practice off, and then we take Shavasana, laying the body down, your arms and legs. Feel that you are supported by the mat, the floor, the universe. You've got to have a little faith. And so we know that it's time to think about getting the rest of the day going. Let's take a big stretch. Reach your arms overhead, lengthen out the whole body. Make your way up to sitting. We'll just finish sitting up just a few moments. Palms turned upwards in an open gesture. Step lightly through the rest of your day. Thank you for showing up and practicing. Namaste.